So here they are. This is the quintessential perfect example of a race interruption. These fucking idiots who I hate. I'm starting a KKK just for race interrupters. We're going to burn crosses in front of their lawn and send them back to wherever they came from. You're in a horse race, and you just got to get in there and give your accolades to something that weighs probably 400 kilograms and is coming at you at, I'm going to say, 100 kilometers an hour. And they get in within a meter of them. At one point, they're centimeters away. Wow. So, of course, a 400 kilogram thing going at 100 kilometers an hour when you're 1 millimeter away is going to knock you out. And then you're going to be out for like a fortnight. Look at this fucking idiot. Here she comes. Yay! And she's knocked unconscious. I like how they pick up her head like it's decapitated. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Oh, I dropped something. Here, let me get it. Let me just grab that. What a fucking moron. How do you not... You know what it is? It's people who can't see patterns to the point of retardation. If a horse comes whipping by you at a race, the odds are intensely high. There is another horse behind it. Now, this could be the last horse in the race. Yep. It isn't, and you're unconscious. Here's a compilation. Now, we've already shown these when InfoWars lost their copyright, just like Proud Boys lost their copyright to the Black Church. InfoWars lost their copyright, lost their patent, lost their trademark to The Onion, and The Onion began celebrating and getting Tim Heidecker up there to do hacky Alex Jones impersonations. And then we find out by the end of the day, no, The Onion doesn't own InfoWars. That's bullshit. So they celebrated too early, which is a form of race interruption, a form I don't really mind. So this is within the same category, but they're not really interrupting the race. They're interrupting themselves, which is perfectly legit. So we'll put it under the umbrella of race interruptions, but it's just fun to see arrogance be punished. High fives. Oh, shit. What a moron. Good news. Walk racing isn't real, so you're fine. Oh, no, I'm retarded. You dumb bitch. Hey, looks like I'm winning. Bye. Interrupted yourself. And I'm a winner. In your face. Ow. That's a good one. Look, loser. That's fun. What is with this music?
Yeah.
I die, daddy dee, for you, darling. Haha, I'm a kid and I beat you, Mom. That's cute. Haha, she falls and breaks her nose. Asians seem particularly bad at this. Why is it an Asian problem? They're not used to winning, maybe? Yeah, sorry, you're toast. He celebrated too early. They're fun. These are fun to watch. I curse you for arrogance. Oh, you know what would be cool is a threesome where the second person celebrates too early and then the third runner. Look at this guy. You fucking loser. These are great. I'm the champion. No, you're not. I am. God, get this music out of here. Is that gonna fuck me on YouTube if I put this on YouTube? Well, I never monetize them anyway.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Look at that. We're both the winners. No, you're not. Oh, that is kind of a third with those twins. Yes, did it. I'm the king. And yeah. Wait, I didn't get that one. Someone missing the fucking goal again. Oh, look at that. That's the most interesting thing that's ever happened in soccer. Okay, and no, they were celebrating too early. That's good. Okay, volleyball isn't a race. We're going off at a tangent here. I'm stupid. Wait, I don't see how they were celebrating. Oh, there we go. You see what I mean about Asians? What is going on here ethnically?
Celebrating too early.
They should be good at math. That's a microaggression. All right, finally we have something exciting here. Here's a baby monster doing our race interruptions for us. Thank you, sir. I could just go get a coffee now. I think I'll have some poisonous Gatorade.
Baby monsters, we're here watching the Tour de France. This is your correspondent watching for all of the races.
C'est la Tour de France, quoi.
You don't have to. This is stage 2 of the Tour de France. Nothing to report from stage 1. We have a couple minor infractions on stage 2. We have a misdemeanor and we have a felony. So let's start with one of the minor infractions. You have some idiotic fans at the apex of the turn, and they do not get out of the way for the 3 leaders on the road. Very inconsiderate. I believe our cousins over at the Cart and Arketeers would call them lazy bones.
They are lazy bones.
For our next infraction,
Stupid
we have a
bones.
very annoying banana.
Fuck him.
Running alongside our 3
Why?
leaders here. Luckily,
Beat
there
him.
is
Pound him.
a butt boy from the race interruption division who is going to intercept him and push him out of the way. But this guy is a real turd. We hate him.
There we
Thank
go.
you, sir.
The guy in the yellow shirt.
This
We need
race
more yellow
interruption is
shirts.
Particularly aggravating. We classify this as a misdemeanor. We have a racer off his bike at a critical part in the course. And let's see what is the problem. No, there seems to be some sort of
We've dealt with this before.
cloth in the back of his disc brake. I wonder what that could be. This poor FDJ rider.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Seconds
We're gonna get a different
disappearing.
angle. Look at this. Instant replay of him with a spectator's flag. The last 25 kilometers of this race
Oh
are
my God, you moron!
spectators behind barricades.
That's Uruguay
the
or
Columbian
Ecuador or
immigrant, of which
something?
There are 1 million in Spain, had managed to let their flag get loose and cause some problems
Spain?
for somebody. Now for what I categorize as our felony for the day. We have 2 riders on the front, Brandon
This keeps
McNulty and
happening.
Matteo Jorgenson, both from the United States,
Okay.
doing work for their respective teammates.
Pause.
And
Can I
they are
just
coming
bring up
over the
something that's
top.
totally on a tangent? America has, what is it, 340 million people? Isn't that an unfair advantage in any international sport? Like, you're competing against Britain, and they've got, what, 60 million? So you have like 6 times the population. So you have 6 times the people to choose from. How is that fair?
It's true.
That's like the Bronx going up against Europe. Of course you're going to lose.
But like India has the most, right? And they're not dominating in any sports.
That's true. But it's hard to dominate sports when you have explosive diarrhea every 30 minutes.
Very true.
Of the final climb of the day with 1 more lap to go, and some moron thinks it would be cool to let off a smoke bomb because it's a cool image. So let's make these people who are at their cardiovascular maximum breathe this sulfuric smoke
What a...
and ride through a smoke bomb. What a moron.
Why? Well,
Thanks for joining me for today's report.
not
on
to
race
criticize you, Baby
interruptions.
Monster. I
Stay tuned.
appreciate the picking up the slack there. I don't usually subcontract to other people with race interruptions. But if they made it through that smoke and the race stayed intact, that's technically not an interruption. So it's incredibly annoying, but the race went on. The flag fucked the race. That guy couldn't get out. Banana Man, well, we don't know how much he fucked the race, but technically no one fell. So you may even want to lower Banana Man to a misdemeanor. And then what was the first one? Just people being in the way generally?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, last thing before the mailbag, Butt Boy.